Still ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Pirates will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Houston Cougars offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like to show it.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's straight. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes a grab, past the marker. They'll make the stop, and the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Houston will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle, it's Marco. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, ECU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread, don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense comes onto the field, finding themselves down. Turning it on! Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Drake. Those two not on the same page, it's incomplete. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Woods. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35.
And that's a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Takes it the other way. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Houston, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's straight. Unloads to the wideout. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. This time it's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll try the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Marco. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Marco. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Pirates.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Houston wants to play fast.
First down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw it straight. Fires to the big fella. Snowed under by the defense. The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Houston is moving it quickly down the field.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Let's talk for a second about Houston. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Makes the grab, ready for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Houston will snap it in the red zone. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Woods. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Drake. Finds his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Houston! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Marco. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This offense has been money on 4th down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Scanning the field, it's straight. Pressure coming. It's caught. They'll move the chains. Gets it to the 40. To open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Woods. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field.
Number 17 on to kick it away.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Give to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. The running back made the catch, but that was only part of the equation. He was out of bounds. It's incomplete. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
And the Cougars will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Dropping back, it's straight. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Houston going up tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll try to get it through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, East Carolina. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Off play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to set up the screen. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Houston will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Breaks the tackle. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Marco. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. To the air on second down. Pulls it in. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. The play action fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. looking for a man. It's straight. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Snagged in the middle. It's Marco. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. The quarterback has to do a better job of taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, running back gets to give. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his man. It's Woods. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The pitch. Runs through a tackle. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. How about the timing on that pitch?
First down.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking to throw, it's straight. Got his man out of the backfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid tackle. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. Makes the grab down the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Marco. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Pirates are threatening on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? It's complete on the right side. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Drake. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Pirates, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Finley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Pirates had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And he went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Back to throw. It's straight. Flips it out in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Gonna look downfield again. Complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Got his man on the right. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. So hope stays alive. The undefeated season lives on as they inch closer to that 12-0 goal and what they hope will be a berth in the college football playoff.
And I'm just so impressed with the mindset of this football team each and every week. They're poised, they're focused, they have a good game plan, they know who they are, and they go out and they execute. It's as if they're not even thinking about the college football playoff. David, they're just trying to be the best version of themselves each and every week.
And it sounds cliche and it sounds stupid, but know who you are, do it well, don't beat yourself. All those things are the things that coaches are going to say, but you can tell this team's done a great job up until this point. I got a feeling they're going to finish really strong, and I got a feeling those college football playoffs are right around the corner.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.